Hey, what is going on guys, it's WitchTech here bringing you the best possible gaming PC for $850. You may be able to get a better deal if you get used parts, but this build is 100% new. Before we start this build, I have to say that all the parts featured will be in the description, so make sure you go check them out. Now just as a precaution, I'm gonna add that the price includes shipping and mail-in rebates, so the price can and probably will change. Now let's get right into the build. First up, we have the CPU. For this, we have the Ryzen 5 2600 6-core processor on AMD's side for $159.99. Go Team Red, am I right? This processor will suit you very well with the amount of cores and threads if you're planning on streaming as well as gaming. If you are only going to game and never stream or create YouTube videos in the future, I recommend an Intel build, but for this gaming and streaming hybrid PC, definitely go with the 2600. For the motherboard, we have MSI's B450 Gaming Plus motherboard for $97.64. This motherboard is great. It has a black and red theme, many video outputs, tons of USB ports, and an M.2 slot. This board has many features other motherboards don't at higher prices. Also, you can go with an X470 board for $15 more, but the limiting factor here is the price, so I had to choose the B450. For the RAM, I chose a 16GB kit of Corsair Vengeance LPX memory for $139.89. The RAM is clocked at 3000 MHz and really boosts the performance of our CPU. You can also save $5 if you get 2666 MHz speed RAM, but I think the additional performance is well worth the price. This RAM also suits our theme with the black and red colors, so that's always a plus. Next up, we have the storage. With an $850 budget, you have to get an SSD and a hard drive, so that's exactly what I did. For the SSD, we have the Kingston A400 240GB SSD for $39.99. This is the perfect amount of storage for your OS and a couple essential applications, but it's not for a lot of games. For the hard drive, we have the Seagate BarraCuda 2TB hard drive for $58.99. At this budget, you can expect some serious gaming, and 1TB is just not enough. That is why the 2TB was chosen. Now for the highlight of the build, we have the graphics card. For this, we have MSI's Radeon RX 580 Armor Edition for $224.98. This card can max out 1080p and run low 1440p at 60 FPS no problem. You can really go for the GTX 1060 6GB variant if you really want to, but the RX 580 has more VRAM if that helps. It really doesn't matter, just go for what you prefer. Another reason I chose this card was because of the design. I mean, just look at it. It has a nice backplate and all around just a great look. For the giant behemoth that's gonna hold this PC together, I chose NZXT's H500 Black ATX mid-tower case for $65.33. NZXT is known for their good looking and high quality cases, and that's why I chose it for this build. It comes with 2 fans, so you don't have to buy any more, and it has great cable management. It's also very great viewed on PC Part Picker and other websites, and this case is just perfect for a first time build. For the power supply, we have the Seasonic 620W Evo Edition power supply for $55.06. It is 80+ bronze certified, so it uses power efficiently. It is also fully modular to make cable management so much easier because you don't have the extra cables that you're never going to use. 620 watts is more than enough to power this PC and comes cheaper than most power supplies with the same features. That's it for the parts and just wraps up the build, guys. It comes in at $841.77, just under the budget. You can do what you want with the remaining $9, it really doesn't matter to me. Like I always say, this build is just a guideline, so you don't have to follow it. Mix and match these parts around the price range as much as you please, just don't go crazy. With all that said, check the parts out in the description, I'd really appreciate it. Remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel, it only takes a second. With all that said, guys and girls, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll always see you in the next one. Peace.